There's something I've always known about myself. I can see things that others don't, not in the way people imagine. There's no crystal ball, no spells, no dramatic flashes of light. It's just a way of knowing. I can feel when someone's pulling away before they even notice it themselves. I sense disappointment coming long before it knocks, and I can read emotions like weather patterns, subtle and swirling. And somehow, I always know the storm before it hits. The signs are always there, and I've learned to follow them. I didn't ask for this kind of magic. I learned it because I had to. Because being blindsided, being left behind, well, it hurts too much. So I made a vow. Never again. If I could just see the pain coming, I could dodge it, or at least prepare. Control became my safety net. And honestly, it worked. At least for a little while. If I could just see the pain coming, I could dodge it, or at least prepare. Control became my safety net. And honestly, it worked. For a while. But then something strange began to happen. The more certain I became of what would go wrong, the less I tried. And the more I believed that disappointment was inevitable, the less I hoped. I became good at surviving, not living. Safe, but frozen. Always waiting until I could be sure. Until one night, after once again being left behind, I met someone on the road. A stranger. I didn't even remember how we started talking, but somehow, I told them everything. About my magic, my knowing, and my vow. They listened quietly, and when I had finished, they then asked me something simple. What if you're wrong? I remember laughing. I'm never wrong. They didn't laugh. When was the last time you felt wonder? I opened my mouth to answer, and I found I couldn't. I couldn't remember. You say you know how every story ends, but anxiety often sounds like truth. Certainty is a closed loop. If you're always right, then nothing new can ever happen to you. No joy, no love, no surprise. Only repetition. The past dressed up as the future. I felt something shift in me, just a little. It was like there was a crack in this massive wall, and some light had finally begun to get through. I wanted to argue, to cling to my predictions, to my certainty. Not knowing isn't the same as being lost. And then they were gone. That night, I couldn't sleep. So I lay beneath the sky and realized for the first time in as long as I could remember, I didn't know what would happen next. And somehow, that didn't terrify me. It felt like a new kind of magic.